if you change the law to make somebody guilty, you are the bad guys. They did it in New York with Donald Trump. And if you're on the left, you're going to go, because that's what you do on the left. You're a clueless imbecile, every one of you. But if you know, then you know they changed the law. And did you know why they changed it back? The only reason they changed it back was because one of you lot got accused of doing the same thing that you accused Donald Trump of doing, which was the mayor. He got accused. So they changed the law back. And they only changed it to start with, to get that complete psycho nut job to say that Donald Trump had done something. And it was a civil case. And it's fake. We all know it is. But civil cases are like that. They can do that. Over here we have a civil case with Tommy Robinson. And he's been charged. But actually he was charged with the terrorism thing to start with. He was held, under the terrorism thing. Because he wouldn't let give him the PIN code to his phone, which has sensitive information on it. Anyone can look at my phone. I don't give a shit. I've got nothing on my phone that no one want anybody else to have. But he's different. He is a journalist, and he has quite sensitive things and things from people who things might end up in court due to the evidence that they've given to him that he has on his phone. So that is quite sensitive information there. And that makes sense because he's a journalist. And any journalist, even the useless ones now, will say, we don't have to give you our sources. So that's one of those things. But they changed the law to say that you have to speak now and you have to give your PIN code. That was never a law before, but they changed it. And they changed it really just to sort of make it so that this is what has to happen. But really, if you're quite clever about it, what you'll actually end up doing is you'll take two phones. You'll have one of them that you just keep. And the other one, you'll just take one of those, what did Breaking Bad, what did Saul do on that thing? He took up burner phones, that's what he called them, and he sold them all to people. And that's what you would go out with. You just go out with a burner phone, put a few of your normal contacts in there. And this is where we end up. We end up having to do things to manipulate because that's what they've done. They've manipulated the law to make us criminals. It's very easy to do. Look at the guy who we all said was a criminal. And now he's going to be charged with terrorism. And he was at ricing. And I've actually had somebody on here, no, that was a lie, it was a lie. It's like, I can't help you with your delusion. Facts are facts. These are real facts. The silenced video was just full of facts. It may have had something in it where the legal system said you shouldn't do this. And it's like, well, if the legal system says to you, anyone watching this now, right, I'm telling you, you can't say to your wife you love her. Would you adhere to that? Because I certainly wouldn't. I don't care what they say. It's a bit like saying to God that you love God. Some people do that. And if they're going to get banned for thinking, and you live, I don't know, 31,400 square metres, that is the area around an abortion clinic. Or a centre for murdering babies, it depends what you want to call it. That's the area that you're not allowed to think in. And if they open a clinic up next to a church, you can't mention it in church. If it opens up next to your house, or within that area, you now can't even think it in your own house. This is Britain, where you can't think things in your own house. Amazing, isn't it? Or not?